LeBron, Kyrie, AD, DeAndre Ayton, and Cooper Flag.
Yeah, a lot of talent there.
A lot of talent. Coming up, fresh off his hot shooting performance versus the Mavs, we'll hear from Gabe Vincent as he discusses his mindset heading into the season. Plus, we'll look forward to big man DeAndre Ayton's impact manning the middle for the Purple. And he would be going for again, but I know records and all that stuff, he owns them all. So it's more about being ready. It said he wants to be patient with this approach as well, Mike.
Yeah, so just
that's a smart
specifics for when it could be. I'm just looking at the schedule, and it's New Orleans and Milwaukee is a back-to-back on the 14th and the 15th of November. I thought it was Minnesota first, but yeah, Milwaukee. That's a ridiculous back-to-back. Then they have just one game the next week. It's Utah on the 18th. The next game isn't until the 23rd.
Maybe you play one of those.
Yeah, so maybe you could target coming back for that Utah game, just kind of knock some rust off, get the extra recovery days until the next matchup, which is at Utah. So that makes sense. If I'm going to try to find a positive out of this, Skeeter, it's that, all right, this is going to be Luka Doncic's franchise moving forward. Right now, it's still Luka Doncic's and LeBron's, with sprinkle in some Austin Reeves and et cetera. So this gives Luka a chance to really assert himself as a leader, as the absolute fulcrum of the team, as the way that they're going to build around it. And then LeBron comes back, and to me, maybe this lets LeBron elongate how much he can play at that highest level this season. So instead of spending all of that capital on the court, how many miles he's got more than anybody else ever has, but how many miles does he have left for a postseason run? And maybe this helps the Lakers ultimately have a better chance of winning playoff series if LeBron gets this early rest.
That is along the lines of what Danny Green was sitting in that same chair talking about, like, hey, this is year 23. And LeBron doesn't have to chase all those things, playing the amount of games and all the awards. Like, it's about playing great when it really counts, and maybe having all that in the tank when it gets to the playoffs. And maybe this helps it, because how do they manage him in year 23, Brez? How does he manage it?
Yeah, it's never been done. As you can see right here, Vince Carter came close, Kevin Willis, a few other guys,
And by the way, Brez, all those guys, none of those guys played major minutes either. In that
6 points
last
a game.
year. Yeah, this is like I've been studying this for a few years now, and that was like maybe 15 minutes per game, maybe 6 points. Like LeBron was All NBA second team last year.
Is this the year, guys, where it's less minutes, less games?
Well, it's really I'm very cautious around that narrative. Remember a couple years ago, LeBron played a few minutes under 30 in the season opener, and everybody, a lot of the beat writers are chasing that story. I would have too if I was still a beat writer. Oh, what's going on here? And then the very next game, he played his usual mid-30s, mid-minutes, maybe even more, just to prove a point. So it's really hard to predict what the minutes are going to look like. All I know is the points, the rebounds, the assists, they're still where they have been really for the last several years. There's been no discernible drop in any of the stats. Maybe there's one I'm missing, I don't know, but it's just been really fun to watch, Mike. And I don't know, how would you handle the ramp up, I guess?
Well, so you just covered it's unprecedented. The only thing I would, to kind of say the other side of what I said moments before, how, maybe this ends up being a good thing for him and the Lakers. You don't want to go too far and to take a player like a Kawhi Leonard in the way that the Clippers have tried to manage him over the years. And that's a little different because that's injuries versus, in this case, maybe it's LeBron, year 23. But it can be hard to drop a guy in and out of the lineup to lower the minutes. So I'm more thinking once he comes back, he's back and he's LeBron. And then they go from there. And if he needs to take a game or two, that's one thing. But I don't really see him playing too many fewer minutes.
I don't either.
Yeah, I think he knows how to manage himself on the court better than most. And that's part of what you have Luka Doncic for. And, this year getting Ayton some more size. So I yes, take this first part of the season, get healthy from the back. But once he's back, he's back.
I'm with you, Brez, too. Like, it's not a story until he tells us it is.
Exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm playing 26 minutes. then we can start writing about it. All right, Access rolls on after the break. Luka 2.0 is ready to...
Lakers Breakdown is live, and the latest on LeBron's injury has turned into the defining subplot of this season. The Lakers announced that LeBron James will miss the start of the 2025-26 campaign after being diagnosed with sciatica on his right side. Instead of rushing him back, the Lakers and LeBron are agreeing to a patient rehab plan with a targeted return in mid-November. This approach acknowledges what we all clearly see now. LeBron is aging, turning 41 this year, and his body isn't invincible anymore. He first suffered this nerve irritation during a workout in late July or early August, so his offseason was compromised before it even began. The plan now is to reevaluate him around October 30, then ease him back into basketball shape before making a full return. Now here's where the story shifts. With LeBron out for a stretch, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are being asked to carry a bigger load. The next man up mentality isn't just a slogan, it's a real necessity. Luka himself admitted this is a big change and said the team's mindset has to be next man up. We might be witnessing the moment Luka fully steps into the role as the franchise's centerpiece, with LeBron coming back later to complement, not carry. The upside? Strategic rest. LeBron saving his legs now could prolong his impact for the postseason. Some believe this break might actually help the Lakers in a playoff run, reducing wear and letting LeBron arrive fresh when it counts most. But of course, there's risk. The Lakers' early schedule is brutal. On opening night, they'll be without the greatest player in franchise history. Chemistry, rotations, bench depth, it's all getting tested. And while Lakers fans have every right to worry, this could be exactly what shapes the identity of the next era of this team. Here's the blueprint. Luka steps up. Reeves evolves. The supporting cast must rise. When LeBron returns, he's not coming back to carry everything. He's coming back to supercharge a squad that's already been through the fire. This is not the end of the LeBron era, it's the transformation of it. Lakers Breakdown believes this: adversity doesn't define a champion. How you respond does. Buckle up, Lakers Nation, because we're watching something new take shape.